Hey there, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I have a little Scholastic book haul for you today. I used some of my bonus points to buy some things from Scholastic a couple weeks ago and got the box today. And some of these I ordered specifically for use with students in mind and others just to enjoy. So we'll just take a look at what I got. The first book is Arusha and the Tree of Wishes. This is the third book in the Arusha series. I have the first two and I haven't read them, so I guess my thinking was I could binge read these three books. Well, stupid me was at my classroom today and didn't bring home the first two, and I'm not supposed to go back to the school for a while because of the whole coronavirus situation, so this will have to wait a little while, but I'll get to it at some point. Alright, the next book I got was The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. This has been very much hyped lately. It is the story of Mozart's sister, who also wants to be a composer, but because she is a woman living in the time that she did, she's not allowed to, and a magical being from another world comes and offers her the ability to make her dreams come true, but at a steep cost. So I guess we'll see. I watched someone open the Alcrate edition of this book, and it's gorgeous. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to see it, look up Chelsea Palmer's Alcrate unboxing that she posted just a couple days ago. Next we have A Girl on Schindler's List. This is by Rena Finder. She was 11 when she and her family were forced out by the Nazis, and she actually was one of the people on Schindler's List. He hired or brought in her and her mother to work in one of his factories, and then they got shipped from there to the Auschwitz death camp, I believe. And then Schindler ultimately got them released from that as well. So this seemed like it would be really interesting to me. I remember watching Schindler's List, the movie, when I was in 8th grade, and being horrified, but also learning a lot, and so that just sounds interesting. Then I have a graphic novel, which is Pillu of the Woods. This is about a girl named Willow who she loves the woods near her home, and she also has some struggles with her own emotions, and so she's trying to keep them locked away. And one day her emotions kind of overcome her, and she runs out into the woods, and she meets Pillu, who is a tree spirit, I believe. Yeah, a lost tree spirit who can't find her way back home. So she's going to try to help Pillu get back to where Pillu belongs. Alright, the other two things I got are not books. And again, these are things that I got with students in mind, and I'm trying to think of a way to make this work through online learning, because we're going to be doing that for a little bit. So this one technically, yes, is a book. It's a booklet called Make Your Own Meme, and it's full of pictures that you could like challenge kids to write funny stories about, or memes. So I just randomly flipped open, so we've got this older guy scratching some records and a squirrel with death rays being unleashed on the city. There is an angry baby, because if you're going to do memes, there's an angry baby somewhere. And we've got a scared looking goldfish, all kinds of just silly pictures, a lot of them animal related. So I'll see if I can translate this into some kind of writing activity. And then lastly, I have a game, Bring Your Own Book. When I ordered this, I didn't realize we're going to be doing online classes with my students, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do it through that, but when we get back to real classes, because I am moving forward with very high hopes of being able to do that, maybe we can play this game. It's called Bring Your Own Book, and everybody brings a book that they have read and that they know pretty well. And there are cards and a timer. So it kind of works like apples to apples. if you're familiar with that game, you have someone who is the picker or the judge or whatever, and everyone has to find a certain card that matches the term that you're focusing on that round. So this is similar to that. So if I just pick up the top card here, it's got two things on it: a bit of an urban legend, or a quote someone would send to cheer you up. And I believe the person who's the judge or picker gets to choose one of those. So then what happens is the rest of the group who has their books are going to start frantically flipping through that book to find a word, a phrase, a sentence, a paragraph that fits that description. So let's say if we were looking for a quote someone would send to cheer you up, I would start frantically looking for that. And when I found it, I would say, got it. And if I'm the first person to get it, then I flip the timer over and everyone else has that amount of time on this little timer to find one. And so everyone shares what they've come up with, and then the judge or picker gets to pick who they liked the best, and that person gets the card. So your goal would be to collect the most cards, I guess. Anyway, like I said, it sounds just kind of like a fun game. I might play around with this and see if I can do some kind of quarantine version video of this game, because this just seems like something that I would enjoy doing. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys are staying safe and being well. And if you are a postal worker, a healthcare worker, anyone who's still working, thank you for what you do. And if you're not, I hope that you're finding some joy with your time away from work, and hopefully spending some time with kids if you've got them, and you know, whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to send this little bit of joy out to those small amount of my subscribers who watch my videos, and hope that you are having a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.